Welcome to the 2021 philosopher, economist, sociologist rap battle. Up first, we have Max Faber.
I'm Max Faber, and I'm here to say, heavenly reception is based on good pay. Serve two spirits, God through wealth. Protestant work ethic will bring you good health. My homeboy Luther brought about a reformation. Calvin asked us all to think about our station. What's your earthly calling? What are you here to do? Better do it well, your election won't go through. A sociologist, institutions are my game. Wealth isn't idle, greed is not the same. God's favor is upon me, my wealth isn't mine. I'll invest and make it bigger, I follow the divine. Spread across Europe this Protestant ethic. The economy took and made it more than aesthetic. Wealth became the god, material its creed, now we call it capitalism. Don't worry, it ain't greed. The Communist Manifesto had some big flaws. All of history explained by just one cause. Karl wasn't wrong, but I was more right. The workers of the world didn't unite. Oh, excuse me, what was that you said? Capitalism would soon be dead? What's really dead is the Soviet masses. I guess that's what you get with a war of the classes. I'm a humble guy. Don't pretend to know it all. Sometimes the best answer ain't clear at all. Capitalism's complex. There's lots of actors. I merely offered one as a contributing factor.
Think back to when men and women were free. They worked, hunted, and gathered jointly. But then came the 16th century. A villain appeared called the bourgeoisie. They put all of the proletariats in chains, took their gains, exploited their brains. Through centralizing means of manufacturing, they left all of the proletariats clamoring. The bourgeoisie control us through alienation, while at the same time pursuing limitless accumulation. Through debt they steal back the money we save, and yet they still expect us to behave. While the rich get richer through risk and reinvestment, the proletariats continue to feel more and more resentment. As the poor get poorer, the rich don't care. They've adopted a policy of laissez-faire. For over 150 years, I've been singing this song. Now the people I stand for are 99% strong. Finally, it is time for the proletariat revolution. Your moment is done. Your capital's none.
That was pretty hot, Phil.
It's the remix, guys.
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. The OG. Adam Smith.
Yeah. We coming straight out of Oxford. It's the 18th century, people. It's time. Yeah. Straight out the universal affluence of humankind. Don't worry about self-love. Cause self-love is the mother of the free market shove. Don't worry about control. Cause the spectator in your heart plays that role. Moral sentiment is key. Let's sympathize. Self-interest for your welfare, not for others' demise. We all love to be loved and lovable, so we always keep our actions reasonable. The government should really understand. Let no landowner take our command. Oh. Regulate the economy by the invisible hand. Things can still go bad. Watch monopolies. Whoa.
They limit our competition, setting prices as they please. The right restraint is good adherence. Limit domination, preserve non-interference. No society can surely be flourishing and happy when the greater parts are treated very nasty. Shout out Dr. Jaw.
Oh my God! 1776! Nasty!
And up next is Thorstein Veblen, and he has requested that the music be turned off.
Economics or sociology? It don't matter to me. I study them interchangeably. I attended Carleton College at the age of 17 to learn the field of economics was in need of me. Instead of looking at the hypothetical, I wanted our studies to be behavioral. At U Chicago, I wrote my book. One look at the leisure class was all it took. My goal was to highlight the differences between business and industrial practices. I found that the former hinders the latter because the wealthy demand more on a silver platter. Institutional economics is only a part of my fame. Let's get into the conspicuous consumption game. Let me explain a little more how the rich differ from the poor. There's a direct relationship, you see, between material goods and one's place in society. Now that you have a little taste, let me introduce you to conspicuous waste. Extra material goods don't have utility, resulting in a cycle of gluttony. How about higher education? Well, there's also a correlation between the purposelessness of athletics and high-level academics. Both are leisure class activities that don't have any redeemable qualities. Sports reflect a boyish temperament, while higher education is one great experiment of pointless subjects and courses that only the wealthy endorses. What's a Veblen good, you might ask? Let me see if I'm up for the task. Popping tags and popping pills are definitely not cheap thrills. Only the leisure class can truly enjoy decadent houses and maybe a pool boy. Designer goods and fancy pets, except for cats, they're an asset. Green grass and trophy wives aim to show off our expensive lives. No, we're not for the poor, we're for the grandeur. Because buying in excess is how we show off our success. Yeah, this is what Marx was talking about, buying up things just for the clout. While others lay down in the mud, we buy things in cold blood. But now let's get more theoretical. Veblen goods are just a spectacle. We violate the basic laws of demand. We buy things just based on the brand. The price goes up, only makes us want it more, and we'll always win the bidding war.
You suck!